Poet Nikki Giovanni is on our couch today. You've got a packed agenda for the Tidewater Community College Literary Festival, and we're so glad that you've made a few minutes for us today. Well known for your books, for your poetry, for your albums. She has about, how many? About a dozen keys to different cities. Yeah. You have a species of bat named after you.
The bat I really love because Toni Morrison is my dear friend. And the year that Toni won the Nobel, and I sent her flowers that filled the room because I was so proud of her and so happy. And it was like, but you are for your friends. But it's like, I want something.
And you get it back.
And then Dr. Baker, about 3 months later, named this bat after me. So I said to Toni, yeah, lots of people have a Nobel, but I have a bat. I'm the only one that's got a bat.
So when you have a bat named after you, do your friends, send flowers, or what is the, I don't know where we have to go to find the appropriate etiquette for that?
Well, what Dr. Baker and I are trying to do, we both have had sadnesses because I lost my mom and my sister, and he lost to an automobile accident his assistants. Mm-hmm. But we're going to go down to, the bat is in Chile, and we're going to go down to, the next time he goes, the term that they use, which is terrible, is harvest. The next time we go to murder bats, I'm going to go with him because I wanted to see it. But bats are so important, as you know. Yeah. This is not important, but we've been having a problem with the white nose. Mm-hmm. And if you're dealing with cavers and stuff, you know what we found out? That ordinary, athlete's feet powder can help because it's a virus. Mm-hmm. A fungus. And so we're beginning to be able to treat white nose disease. And I'm thrilled because, without bats and wolves need to be rehabilitated in our imagination because without bats and wolves, we're not having any way, human beings will die.
Yes.
As goes the bat, so goes us.
You're right. They get a bad rap.
Yeah, and we need to get over that. Human beings just need to stop looking for something to squash or make feel bad and make the adjustment to the fact that we all live together. Mm-hmm. I had the occasion yesterday. I teach at Virginia Tech. I've been there 23 years, and I keep saying to the president, I know one day I'm going to get a pink slip. But yesterday I was invited over to the College of Architecture. And, of course, they don't interact with the arts of the college that often. And I was saying, and it's important. It's really, really a good idea that the United States from 1865 till now has sought desegregation. It would be a really excellent idea if we would seek integration going forward. Bob McDonald's an idiot he is.
No, we knew we were going to talk about this with you today. We knew. We all discussed
That's
that
just so
the
mean
show.
And crazy. Why would you even do that and then have to apologize for it? Why would you?
Do you think omitting slavery in the 300-word proclamation is the mistake you're talking?
It's not a mistake. It was deliberate.
Do you feel that it was also? Are you equally unhappy that Confederate History Month is coming back?
No, I don't mind Confederate History Month as long as we do history of the Confederacy. My suggestion would be, in all fairness to everybody, tack it into Black History Month. Why should you all get a longer month than we do?
Mm-hmm. Many people feel that way about Black History Month because it ends up being, it's a shorter.
It's a shorter month. I'm kidding about that, but I think that we have to look at the history because it is not an honorable history. It is a history that seeks to keep people down. If the South had not desegregated, none of us would be prospering. All of us would be in little, holler somewhere. I'm not, but we wouldn't have anything. We wouldn't have real electricity. We wouldn't have water. Mm-hmm. We wouldn't have rural schools. We wouldn't have hospitals. We need these things. And the whole idea of the Tea Party, we need taxes. I don't understand how you can be patriotic and not want to pay taxes. That misses me. If we go back, somebody says, well, in the Tea Party, because they're doing that now, in the Boston Tea Party, well, that was taxation without representation. We now have representation. We have 435 members of Congress. You are represented. It didn't say taxation without ideology. Mm-hmm. It said representation. So when they asked Benjamin Franklin, when he came out of the Constitutional Convention, Mr. Franklin, what did you get us? He said, a republic, if you can keep it. We have a Republican form of government. So you're not allowed to just break it down because there's nobody there representing you. Mm-hmm. We represent the people.
You are a passionate advocate. You're as well known for this as you are for your writing. How do you get in the mindset to write for children? Because whether it is bats or democracy, are it is their formative years, and I'm sure it's important to you to reach them now so they think differently as adults, but you can't necessarily speak to them the way you speak to me about these issues that you're passionate about. I mean, how do you make it, what the hip-hop speaks? How do you tailor your message, for children?
I don't. Kids are smart.
Okay.
And I really love that ad that say even kids know it's not fair, to screw them. But they don't say that, but that's what it amounts to. Hip-hop, has its origins in opera. And I just wanted to get that done because there was no way. Now, kids they don't really know opera. But I am hoping, because black and white kids, this is #3 bestseller, I am hoping that black and white kids now look at opera differently. That as they have enjoyed this, and this book is also not just for the kids, it's also for their parents.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things that happen in hip-hop, people think, oh, that's what these people are. They're thugs. They're running around. They're doing crazy things. Hip-hop is an honorable expression. Like opera, it's a vernacular. Like opera, it takes place in public. Everything in opera takes place. My favorite opera is Porgy and Bess. Everything takes place in that little square. Figaro, all of that takes place. Aida, and like opera, it's about gossip. It's about who's in love and who's not. That's what it does.
Yeah.
And as we're looking at the evolution of opera, there's an incredible show right now called Fella. And Fella is hip-hop goes to opera. It is a concert. If you haven't had a chance to see it, it's a destination.
I want
go to
show
New York
people
to see it. Yeah.
Bright and colorful. Hip-hop speaks. It's a book for children, and it comes with a CD.
It comes with a CD.
And I mean, the list of people who give their voices to the poetry in here is pretty impressive. Kanye West is in here. Queen Latifah is in here.
Oh, see, that's my girl. No, she is. Dana's a wonderful kid. I was so lucky that the hip-hop community, I guess the term would be likes me, because otherwise this is an unaffordable book. And we wanted to put something together. And they were kind enough to say, okay, Nikki, let's work this out. Let's get it done.
Yeah.
And I'm so thrilled about the book because it takes what we're doing, it puts it in a perspective.
I wish I had a whole hour to talk with you, but I'm not Oprah.
Oh, see?
Not yet. No,
not yet. I was going to say not yet.
But don't forget, you have many opportunities to hear from Nikki Giovanni during the celebration this weekend, the Literary Festival at Tidewater Community College in Virginia Beach at the campus in Virginia Beach at 12:30. Then you're going to move it on over to the Portsmouth campus for another event at 7 o'clock tonight. This festival is free. It's open to everyone. Make sure you get down there and see Nikki Giovanni. And of course, the children's book is out. Hip-Hop Speaks, Love Poems, so many books. You have a website where people can find more information.
It's Nikki, dash Giovanni. I couldn't afford my name. Somebody bought it before I realized, that I should buy it. And then they offered to sell it back. And I'm like, I'm a poet. I can't afford that. Right. So it's Nikki dash Giovanni.
All right. Thanks so much for making time for us today.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure
to talk with you.